Hi, my name's Daniel. Welcome to my presentation. You may be on Ghana land seeing this presentation. I currently live in the Adelaide Hills, which is on the edge of the land belonging to the Ngari people. As a youth, I spent much of my time on the Yorke Peninsula, which was the traditional lands of the Naranga. UniSA is across the space of South Australia, has places in Whyalla and Mount Gambier. Whyalla is on Bungala land and Mount Gambier is the home to the Boongong people. I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which you may be on today and pay my respects to the elders past, present and those emerging. Thank you. Hi, topic 1 is connection to country. We're currently sitting on Ghana land. I live in the Adelaide Hills, which is on the edge of the Ngari people, and I spent much of my time in the Yorke Peninsula, traditionally known as the lands of the Naranga people. I have a connection to countries across the world. My mother's side, they come back from Scotland, hereditary, and my dad was a Polish refugee from World War II. I have a connection to the hills where I live in, just behind the Englewood Hotel. We're on 20 acres. We've got sheep, alpacas, horses, and we live a great life outside, so we enjoy the country air, and we still enjoy going down to the beach. There's a photo of my daughter and my son enjoying the beach. It was interesting talking to the other people in the course about their history as well, and Raz, how she'd come from Pakistan as a refugee. We sort of spoke about the trust struggles with that. Everyone has a different connection to different parts of the world and their country. Hi. Topic 2 was our shared history, connection to family and friends. Top left-hand corner is a picture of my grandfather who came over from World War II, and that's from in Poland. The photo underneath is his direct descendants, his grandchildren, some great-grandchildren and great-great-grandchildren who still connect to each other every Christmas Eve as part of our Polish tradition. In the middle is a picture of myself with my mum and dad and my brother. To the left is my sister, who was adopted as a child. Mum was one of the young ladies that was forced to give up her child, and my sister came and found us when she was 22. Mum and dad had stayed together. She was surprised to have 2 complete biological brothers, so there's a deep connection with her as well. There's my wife there, pregnant, and the girl holding her stomach is the egg donor. My child Scarlett is a egg donor. She's IVF, and above me is some really nice photos that we got of Jack and Scarlett together a couple of years ago during some tough times, so they're very special to us. Topic 3 was ways of knowing, doing and names I'm connected to. It was interesting, my last name I pronounce Kowal, it's supposed to be Kowal, and it was interesting talking to Raz and Amber, how Raz was proud she kept her name detailed from Pakistan, where Amber was feeling free to change it from Chinese. My name comes back from Poland. It stands short for blacksmith in various languages, and there's actually a town in that name of Kowal in Poland. Other names that are important is the name Andrew. My middle name is Andrew, so is my son's Jack. He's Jack Andrew, and we're named after my dad, who's Andrew Kowal. Dad's original name was Andreas and spelt differently and translated to English. My daughter's middle name is Anne, Scarlett Anne. Her mum is Joanne, her grandma is Anne, and my mum's middle name, my mum who passed away last century, was Margaret Anne. Topic 4 was about ways of doing, knowing, cultural artefact, sort of belonging. Quite interesting as a group, Ava and Riz bought some interesting beads and bands, and they spoke about the importance to them. Riz about her religion, and it was really interesting. I showed them photos of a blanket that was important to me. There's a photo of me on that blanket as a child in the 70s, and there's a photo of my daughter sitting on that same blanket in our front yard many years later. A cultural part of South Australian society is football, and I've been going to football since I was a child. And in that photo is Scarlett at her first footy game at Adelaide Oval, the first time she went to see Paul play. And on the right is a bear that I had as a child with some badges and things from football as a child. And football is an important cultural aspect of South Australia, and I really enjoy it, and I enjoyed that topic